Talking about the tool FishEye by Atlassian. And FishEye is basically a source code visualization tool. It allows you to view all types of code activities such as change sets, revisions, branches, diffs, annotations, comments, whatever, all from one place and amongst different repositories. As you can see here, I already have a few synced to the FishEye server. If you look at all the repositories, you can see. So sometimes you have code in different repositories, and the good thing about this tool is that it's compatible with a lot of different repository types, such as Subversion, Perforce, Mercurial, CVS, and Git. And you can see all of the changes being done in all these different repositories all from one place by going to activity. As you can see, when someone makes a change, you can see it here, and you can also filter them, but we'll talk about that later. So let me show you how you can add a repository to your FishEye server. So first you have to be administrator. This is something that you'd only do in the beginning. It's not something a typical FishEye user would be doing. So you'd add a repository here. You choose what type. Say Git. Name it. This is going to be a Beats music app. So the repository location will be wherever you have it. Path, if you want to choose some subpath in the repository. Let's just hit next. Add. So the first thing it's going to be doing, see beats over here, it's going to be saying running, and usually it starts up indexing changes, and it does its own thing. This usually takes, depending on how big the repository is, it'll take a couple minutes, maybe a little bit less than an hour, I guess, but it's only a one-time thing. So this is a browser-based tool, so you can just access it through any compatible browser. So the activity streams, let's choose a repo here, say Atom. This lets you see all the things that are being, all the activities that are happening in the repository, such as here somebody made a comment over here. This person changed two files. The comment says fix specs, and it says which files were changed here. So FishEye is made by Atlassian. Another tool made by Atlassian is Jira, which is an issue tracking tool. And if you had Jira also integrated with FishEye, you'd be able to link change sets to Jira issues. And this is very important for software projects. Jira is a different software, so you would have to pay separately for that. But if you did have Jira, you'd be able to make it work with FishEye. It has a good search feature, so you can search by do like a quick search here by, say, a plugin, and it kind of auto generates if you don't know exactly what you're looking for, places where this word plugin would appear. So let's look at this change. Add initial bookmark plugin. You can see it's made by Ben Ogle, and you can see what change it was in this file, bookmarks.cson. And you can also create reviews. So let's say, for example, I wanted to create a review of this code. Let's choose this default project. Review. You can add reviewers here, so we're going to add Bruce Wayne, and we're also going to add Clark Kent. Okay. Due date, say 29th of October, that's fine. And you can add different reviewers. So let's just say start review. And we're here in the review, and we can see he changed a couple files here. So So this change was made by Ben. So looking at this review here, and we can see that this change was made by Ben, and we can say good job, Ben. Whatever. Okay, and we can see all the files that were changed here. You can see this file was actually added. So was this one, and so was this one. If I go back, views, good job, Ben. And see, this is my dashboard. Whenever I click here, I can see any recent activity that might be important to me. So basically, we have, so that's the search feature. There's also an advanced search feature. If we go to we select a repository, anyone that we're dealing with. Let's say again we'll deal with Adam, and we'll say let's search. And here you can do a very detailed search. Say we want to look for anything with Brad Gearin here, and we'll say change sets. We'll do search. Find here Brad Gearin was the author of this change set. Can look at it, and we'll see what was changed. So you can, so a good thing about this tool is you can do side-by-side diffs. So that's what we're looking at now here. You can see what was added. These are different change sets. We can navigate to them. This was made by Kevin Sawicki. You can see deleted these lines and he added this one. You can also diff it with the previous version, and you see it here. This tool also lets you diff it with much older versions, and you can see how the changes happen there. If you look at activity, let's look at for a certain branch. Let's look at the Committe Graph here for Adam. Here we can see all the different branches for this repository and how they're related to each other and how they move. So let's see here, October. So you can see how different branches are taking from other ones, and what specific changes they were. You can also enter a specific change set ID here, and you'll be able to find it. A nice property of this tool is you can see users, and you can see basically see their commit history, how many commits. Let's sort by how many commits. So here's Kevin Sawicki. This guy's a machine. He has 6,854 commits this last year. Good job, Kevin. So we got reports also. Reports is a nice way of it's compatible with some repos, I guess, but here we can see the volume of changes for this particular project. Looks like everyone likes to work between Sunday and Thursday. Friday and Saturday off? Who knows? And we can see Kevin is a top committer over here, followed by Nathan. That's some nice manager-friendly reports here that you can generate, and you can also make some of your own. Okay. And you can also add users. You have to be an administrator over here, and you can just go to users, Let's add another user over here. Screen name is gonna be John443. Display name John Goldman. jgolds@gmail.com. Email by Crucible. Password 1234 1234. That's it. We've created another user. So it's nice. So this email is important. Say you were committing in Git and you use a specific email when you're committing in Git. It's good to put that email here because when you sync the repository to the FishEye server, it would be able to know, identify that user. Also, you have the real-time notifications that you can set. You go to settings here. Actually, let's go to my profile. Watches, review settings. So it's going to be sent to your email. You can say you want to get the notifications, either not get them at all immediately or in batches. To send watch emails daily or immediately. You can change those settings there. So I've showed you how to look at all the repos and choose specific ones that you want to look at and search in. Showed you how to do the quick search over here. Plugin handler. And I've also showed you how to do the advanced search by going to search within the repo, and you can choose your options there. Yeah, this tool also has a nice file browser. Your typical file browser. It's nice and quick. So if you're looking for a specific file, you can just search through here. You can open, you can see the different revisions and the comments for those revisions. I've also showed you the nice graphics, Committe Graph here that FishEye presents, also the different reports that you can see with FishEye. Also, everything in FishEye is a URL. So if I were to specifically look for in the atom, let's say added separated for submenu, it'll be right here. I can actually point to this, copy link address. Actually, let's look at this file. And if I were to open a new page, I'd be able to see it. So that's so everything is a URL in this tool. So that's pretty nice. Thank you very much, and I hope you enjoyed the tutorial of Atlassian FishEye.